Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for Saturday, January 15th, 2020. Pure water, pure pride, Jamaican bottled water. Stay hydrated. Pure water is for you. Wear your mask, practice social distancing and sanitizing your hands. The Open Gate Show would like to give a shout out to trainers Bert Tomlinson, Ethan Thomas, Barrington Dawes, Harry Jagai, Noel Eniver, a veteran race announcer and analyst Howard Abrams, veteran jockeys Winston Thompson, Michael Lee, David Scotch McKenzie, Kingsley Chalice Beckford, Mikey McFarlane, Panna Linton, Donald Andrade, Walter White, Alvin DeSaso. The Open Gate Show wish you all the best in 2022. To those who aren't aware of what's happening around us, things may look okay on the surface, but all I need is pretty rough. And that includes our local horse racing. I'm sure Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited will have to make changes in order to create a vacuum for new owners and horses. There just ain't any representation, maybe except for the grooms. Our local horse racing should not be like Sesame Street, and with the executives of SVREL boasting about views and social media, surely that don't bring anything to the table. I'm talking this quarterly incentive competition. Anyway, I'm tired of blowing that song now. Well, for the first time in over 4 years, an election will be held for the trainers at Caymanas Park, January 18th, 2020. It starts 10:30 a.m. We love our horse racing, and some may look at it differently when one speaks out for their survival. Very interesting what will happen, and we hope that Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited, as well as the Jamaica Racing Commission and the Horse Racing Fraternity, try to come in one accord in making our beloved sport better. We have to. First race tomorrow starts at 12 noon. 1,100 meters or 5.5 furlongs for nearby shows. It's a main condition race. 9 were declared. Number 1, Prince Sanjay in Chestnut bred colt by Emperor All out of $1.50 by Wizard of Gold. Ran okay on debut the 1st of January, going 5 furlongs straight. Ran evenly and finished third, 3 3/4 lengths to Awesome Rich and Babylon Brig. Should improve and again should get into the top 3. Number 2, Monsieur Blue, a debutant born the 23rd of April. This is a gelding by Tourist out of La Hague by Zaytin. New Blue Limited owns and bred this horse. Good for some trains. The groom Michael Anderson. Monsieur Blue will debut with Lasix and has been showing value at exercise and has improved in the latter part of his working schedule leading up to this race. Should learn from this, even though veteran stablemate number 6, no more deals on Saturday 8. Out the gates, first 447 4/5, pulling up in 101 and 2/5. Number 3, Tajay get first time blinkers and Lasix. Number 4, Pip, bred to get a distance of ground. And not one who really impresses on the exercise track, but surely has talent is evident on his debut. This perfect curling by noon it is by Yankee Gentleman Bay Colt. Worked ran on the 26th of December and did pretty well. It ran evenly to be third, 5 3/4 lengths to Runaway Algo and Luxor in a very fast run race. That race went 5.5 furlongs in 1:06 and 2/5. That's what Runaway Algo ran in. And the first 4 furlongs was 45 and 4/5, and Pip wasn't too far behind. Should definitely improve on that run. Number 5, Slam. Well-bred gelding. This horse is bred sensational Slam out of Bedroom Chatter by Super Saver. Another with only 1 career start, as well as not showing much medical size, but looks to have scope. Ran green on debut, the 12th of December, going 4 furlongs straight. Finishing second, 4 lengths, behind Power of Love. Sam will be getting first-time LASIX as well as the tongue tie. I'm expecting an improved effort from this one. Well, if he loses, he should definitely be fighting it out. Number 6, No More Deals, looked improved at the size when tongue tie was fitted for the first time. That was on the Saturday, the 8th of January. Although losing the work did look improved to me. Number 4, Pip. Number 5, Slam. Number 1, Princeton J. Number 6, No More Deals. Number 2, Monsieur Blue. Some pretty small fields tomorrow as well as on Sunday. And here is another. 8 declared. It goes 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs for native bred 5 years and up. It's a restricted allowance race for native bred who have not 5-year-old who have never won 2 races in their career. Number 2, Trulicity, was expected to do better on last, but that race was too quick for him. That was out the straight. Rides the curve again and should definitely do better going this 7 furlong trip. Number 4, My Goodness, came off a break and has been running improved. Got a race in the steward's room and last when first-time visor was fitted. Should prefer this distance, going a furlong longer. And the trainer jockey combo, trainer Ryan Darby and O'Neill Mullins are doing pretty well. Number 5, Toughness, has 8 lengths to make up on number 8, Silent Cat Hair. Number 7, Gorgeous Gift, Slick Customer, if focused, could handle these. Number 8, Silent Cat, has gotten several chances at this level, but failed in all to win. Gets busted rather Robert Halliday. And for this could be the answer that Silent Cat needed. Top 3, number 7, Gorgeous Gift, number 8, Silent Cat, number 4, Oh My Goodness, then number 2, Trulicity, and number 5, Toughness. 9 declared for this trial event, there was 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters for native bred trials. Was never won 2 races as well as imported Choosing Up, who remains a maiden. Number 1, Phoenix Risen, first of 3 here for trainer Philip Fiani. Phoenix Risen was unlucky and last and having stirrup issues. I told you then that he has settled down a lot and should be improving. If it wasn't for that mishap with the stirrup irons, Phoenix Sun would have won. That race was won by Golden Water. Phoenix Sun with the stirrup irons from the 2 furlong point only lost by 4 lengths. I'm expecting a very good run from this one again. Number 2, Baby Like, as the cheek piece is fitted for the first time, and is stablemate of number 1, Phoenix Risen, and both ran well in that race that Golden Water won. Golden Water, of course, you remember, went on to win the prestigious Trio Stakes. That was a top trio race for the season, well, last season. It was only 3 weeks ago. Baby Like, looking front of the size, and I'm expecting a good run from this one again. Number 3, Atomica, won in good style against a weaker set on the 11th of December, going 5 furlongs round. Was held off the pace and stormed through at the furlong point to win by 3 1/4 lengths, beating Rapunzel and company. As well, brilliant for this encounter against Tougher. Sunday, the 9th of January, galloped 6 runs, 114 and 3/5, beating stablemate Sin City, way out of sight. Number 6, Luxor. I thought he would have done better. And last, after looking extremely well at exercise. That was on the 26th of December, 5.5 furlongs, finished 4 1/4 lengths second to Ronaldo at Pip, a length and a half behind. She simulated that run on her debut on the 28th of November, up with the lead and weakened. Baby Like won that race. Need to solve that issue. Can she? Maybe. Let's see. Number 7, Power of Faith, not doing much on the exercise track since the debut win on the 12th of December, when looking to be a good sort, when leading all the way and pulled away to win by 4 lengths, beating Slam and Ruby is the one. We'll be having first time lane 6 tomorrow. Number 8, Talona, a debutant, US bred horse, born the 27th of April by Bayern, to my delight, out of Cape Town. DML Racing Stables own Philip Fiane, who he trains. Kathy, Maybe, and Bayern Syndicate bred this horse. Keith Johnson, the groom, has used, but will need a rate this one or another to know what it's all about. One of these, number 2, Baby Like, number 1, Phoenix Risen, number 3, Atomical, number 7, Power of Fate, number 6, Luxor. Any one of these can win the race. Well, if you wish, you could. That's my order of preference. 4th race, 4 native bred 5s and opposite 6 and 11th race. 4 native bred was number 1, 3 races. 9 declared, 5 from straight over 1,000 meters straight, number 1, Pacificus. Sorry, back to her favorite course against lesser, except for number 8, Papito. Number 6, Step in Faith, last win was at this route and is a very dangerous contender here. Number 7, John P. has speed, but lost to number 6, Step in Faith on the 30th of October by 4 lengths. Can't see John P. reversing that form against Step in Faith this time around. Number 8, Papito, facing easier here after place in claiming races the last 3 starts, yet no one attempted to claim. What that tells you. Anyway, remember, Deuce Wild Stable is in striking form. Number 9, Beast Choice. Useful gelding, whose style of running was different than last. That was the 26th of December, going 6 furlongs. Held off the pace and ran on fairly well to be second, 4 3/4 lengths to Generational. Height in the scales for this. Well, for that effort. Number 6, though, Step in Faith, from number 8, Pepito. Number 1, Basilicus. Number 9, Beast Choice. Number 7, John P. 9, declared again, for race 5, 4 trees and up. It's an optional game race, 450 to 550,000, with native bred 6 years and up, who's never won 4 races in the career. 5 furlongs round or 1,000 meters round. Number 1, Mother Nature, fairly consistent, but faces a lot here. Is fit and could be part of your low exotic. Number 3, King Key Witness was good last outing. 26th of December, going 5.5 furlongs. Was a bit off the speed, but when asked to go by her jockey, she moved away well to win by 4 lengths, beating Bill Tusserell, Wojtek and company. Even though up in tag is here against some iffy competitors, so Key Witness surely should be key in your top 3 at least. We go to where? Number 5 it is? Yes, Stanislaus. Fairly consistent, except for that October 16th poor display. Well, the odds suggested that all wasn't well, 11 to 1, and Stanislaus finished 9th, 11 lengths, behind Mr. Ambassador Armageddon Lala Diva, going 5 furlongs straight. It was a late note starter in his intended start on the 11th of December 2021. Interesting what goes now. Number 6, Baltusarol. My concern with this one is he's spared in the race. Fitter for this after that last effort on Boxing Day, the 26th of December, going 5.5 furlongs. Finished second to Key Witness 4 lengths. Wojtek was ahead behind. Going up in tag, and I don't like this horse to win, but come to think of it, could have a chance. Anything can happen nowadays. Number 7, Glock, back to the tag he was claimed for after running okay on last. On the 30th of October, ran for 550,000, going 6 furlongs, led and weakened to be second, 2.5 lengths behind Splendid Vision, former stablemate, Lord Ashton was 5 lengths away. Claimed from that race by Victor Williams, and this horse came back on the 11th of December, going 5 furlongs straight in a much competitive race, and drawn on the inner and finished 11th, 5 and 3 quarter lengths behind K-Boy, KD Rocket, Danny Spot, etc. Number 8, Wifey Says So. Surprised she's here at this $550,000 tag after working so well last Saturday, the 8th of January. 3 furlongs in 35 and 3/5. Number 9, Broken Light. This trainer doesn't drop his horses in claiming race that easily. I don't know what is wrong, but the odds, I would say the last 9 races, the odds are long, so obviously this horse has multiple issues. Number 7, though, Glock for me. From number 3, Key Witness. Number 8, Wifey Says So, top 3. Number 6, Baltusarol for the minor spot. Race 6 is for native bred 5 and up. It's a maiden condition race. 10 declared, 5 furlongs straight over 1,000 meters straight. Number 1, Silverstein could find a place in your top 5. Number 2, Plutologist could get it right for connections this time. Number 4, Deborah will get Visor and first time LASIX. Number 8, Shashamani Dance, a possible highly placed, could be in the offering against this weak set. Number 9, Mr. A, has catching up to do against Nemesis. Number 2, Plutologist. Number 2, Plutologist. Number 9, Mr. A. Number 8, Shashamani Dance. Number 1, Silverstein. Number 4, Deborah. 7th race, 7 declared. 5 from straight again, or 1,000 meters straight. This is 4 native with 4s and up, who's never won 4 races. And it includes imported 4s and up, who's never won 3 races. Number 1, Super Duper, working well as per usual, and should have a good chance going over her favorite trip. Number 2, Sudden Flight, continues to go into impressive exercise. Was claimed for 450,000 on the 19th of December. That was the last time Sudden Flight ran. And now is up against these. Number 1, I've Got Magic, showed Everton Miller at his age still got magic in his hands to win races. I've Got Magic won on the 18th of December, going this trip of 5 furlongs straight at 29 to 1. And on the very good ride from Everton Miller, won by a length and a quarter, beating Hoist Mass and Super Duper. The Super Duper and I've Got Magic will compete here at almost the same weight as when they met on last. Number 6, Jordan Reigns, big fast striding Gellin, who is light to train, but is so classy, should make amends on the defeat in last. Number 7, Will the Conqueror, solid out Greg Geldin, who could improve further and get a top place. Number 6, Jordan Rain. Number 1, Super Duper. Number 7, Will the Conqueror. Number 2, Southern Flight. At this point in time, I should send my condolences publicly to many-time champion jockey Omar Walker, a jockey that I gave his first win on a horse by the name of Seventh Wave. That was Omar Walker's first win at Caymanas Park. He lost his wife, his young wife, and I hope his family and friends will support him in keeping buoyant, in having strength to go through this ordeal. Let's go to race 8. It's for Middlebelt 4 It's a medical condition race. 8 declared, 5 furlongs round, over 1,000 meters round. Number 2, Little Groovy Thing, has been showing some value in the early, more suited to this course and should get closer. Number 3, Call Strike, Speedy filly who goes on the minimum curve distance after that last effort on Boxing Day, the 26th of December, 5.5 furlongs. When leading and looking very good, but weakened to be third. 2.75 lengths to the Good Life and Queen Adele, who is here once again. Number 4, On Chico gets her third career starts tomorrow. Her first was against Better Than These, where he lost by only a head to Cruella and Better Whisper and Magic. On Chico, they are off a respite, and maybe she came back too quick on last, because that debut run, very good run, on the 2nd of October at 54-1, and came back on the 31st of October at 72 and flopped. Gets Paul Francis now on Chico. Not reported to be doing a lot on the good side track. It's very interesting. Let's see what this horse does. I mean, the debut run alone should be able to better these if she can duplicate that. Number 5, Queen Adele, finally got her getting her act together, as shown the last twice she raced. Closed well the last time, the 26th of December, going 5.5 furlongs to the Good Life. Finished ahead and was closing fast, but the post intervened. Little Patterson, he remains. Number 6, JB Flyer, run well with first time tongue tie last time. Facing tougher now. And JB Flyer expected to show some improvement, but not to win. Number 8, Sabina, will have her third career start after 2 schooling runs, likely to improve and fight this out. Number 4 for me, On Chico, from number 3, Cow Strike. Number 5, Queen Adele. Number 8, Sabina. Number 2, Little Groovy Thing, the penultimate race. Feature race, the St. Catherine Cup. Ancient cup race, the St. Catherine Cup. And I can remember yesteryears, this cup brought out the best sprinters in the land. Well, anyway, this is for Trails and Up. It's an open launch race, 6 furlongs 1200 meters. Number 1, Eagle One gets his third starts in 19 days. His last was last week, and now up in class again. Can he win? Yes, but he has to come better than even though that last win was just a week ago. Number 2, God of Love, first of 2 potent entries there for trainer Fitzgerald Richards. His last performance gets him this handicap. His last 2 6-furlong races weren't much, but he's looking too well since that last race on the 27th of December for me not to like him here. Number 3, Patriot, the other Fitzgerald Richards starter, has speed and will be in front, controlling the lead easily. Better number 1, Eagle One, going 5 furlongs straight on the 27th of December. That's the last time this horse raced. They're going on the curve, and 6 furlongs might be a trifle too long for Patriarch. Number 4, Number 5 rather, Awesome Treasure. One impressive in last going 2 turns. 6 rounds ain't too quick for her, and her rider change is interesting. She'd surprise me if she wins, but Gary Sabati's barn is really on fire, and this American mare has potential. Number 6 Nuclear Noon up in class last twice, but much fitter now and could close for a top showing based on that last effort on the 27th of December, going 5.5 furlongs and ran very good to be 205th to Father Patrick, God of Love, Laban, etc. Number 2 though, God of Love from number 1, Eagle 1, number 6 Nuclear Noon, number 3 Patriarch. Final race for native foals and up who have never won 2 races, as well as imported for 4-year-olds and up who are still a maiden. 11 declared 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. There you go. Number 1 Tequila Blue, looking a bit improved on the size track. Could upset, I must say, but from this inner draw, we'd have to meander well to get a clear run. Number 3, Buff Bay should have a winning chance if last start can be forgiven. And if you're looking at that performance on the 20th of November, going 6.5 furlongs, finishing 3rd, 2 lengths behind Press Conference and Baton Rouge, Buff Bay should have a shot. Number 4, Letters in Gold, can get into the lower segment of your exotics. Number 5, Atonement, nicely weighted to have a say, could upset. Number 6, Whispering Magic, a decent chance. Number 18 is Account. Her last 5 odds says she has issues. But getting back, the rider who won on her, breaking her maiden, signaled some positivity. Number 9, Heart of the Sea, the speed is here, but has a tendency to flatten approaching the winning post. However, a workout on the 8th of January, 5 furlongs in 102, and really looked fluent and easy. Say something is different with her. Let's see. Number 11, Bridal Blush, another with speed as well as issues, with momentum, with maintaining momentum, leaving the furlong point. Have a top 5 chance, but not to win. This race looks to be a very tricky race. Number 3 though, it's my selection. Buff Bay from number 1, Tequila Blue. Number 9, Heart of the Sea. Number 5, Atonement. Number 6, Whispering Magic. Surely there are more with a chance to win here. So remember, racehorse trainers are poor tipsters, but to analyze, we are very good at that. They'll be racing on Sunday, some very small fields, and well, we'll see how that pan out. But remember, we start the year trying to be unified. We start the year trying to do things in one accord. Well, we have to. The time has come for us to do so. I'm not only talking horse racing, I'm talking about everything, including families and friends. This year, we don't know what will happen. And of course, the virus has been mutating and we don't know how it will affect us. What a life, what an era. Take care. Join me tomorrow afternoon when I try to decipher Sunday's race card.